Hello and welcome to the Gun Doctor of Fort Smith. Today, kind of a new video. We've got a client that is now coming up on deer season that they ordered a gun. We have it here. We're going to put it together and I'm going to unbox it for you and show you what all we're putting on there. So what we have is a Henry 360 Buckhammer, which is what the client wanted. He wanted a Leupold 3x9x40. We have our rings we're going to install, our Henry Picatinny rail that we're going to install, and our deer sling. So we're not going to go through the whole video of doing it. We may break this up into a couple. So the first thing we're going to do is let's unbox this beauty of a gun. So it comes in the Henry box, and inside the case you get the rifle, which we have here. You get some swag so you can order from. You get the inspections that they did at the factory, and you get the Henry's owner's manual. So that is what all comes in the box. The gun is in a nice plastic sheath, well packaged and kept very well. For the firearm just is absolutely gorgeous. I love these classic style firearms. Let's move the box out of the way and we'll set the weapon down. Okay, our Henry Picatinny rail comes with the rail and the mounting screws, and we're going to be putting that on. And according to the instructions on the back, we're going to torque them down to 20 inch-pounds when we put that part on. Now on this receiver, it does come pre-mounted, and there's a curve in the back to match that, so we put it over top, made sure that our holes do line up, and we're going to be able to lock it down onto that rail, which will be nice. Now inside here it is beveled, so those screws will sit down and inside the rail there. All right, next we're going to put on there is our 6-hour Buckmaster 1-inch rings. These rings get torqued down to 25 inch-pounds, a bit more than that on the rail, so it does come with its own mounting instructions inside there and the tool, all of that to fit. Next thing that we're going to unbox is our Leupold scope. Now, one thing I'm noticing when you get these new scopes is they do not have scope covers. So I'm going to look into that, but it does have a 3 to 9 position. We will keep it on 3, and we do have our pieces that we can turn there. So let's get that put back in the box, because it's going to be a little while before I get to putting that bad boy on there. Got to do quite a few other things. So what's the first thing that I want to do is going to kind of look this over, see if they put a lot of grease on it or not. And it doesn't look like they did, so we'll do some cleanup on it, check it, and get to work. So we'll be back at our next part. Thank you. Hello, we're back again. we have our rifle mounted up on here. And something I kind of want to show is these alignment tools once we have torqued down the rings, and you can see they're just a slight bit out of alignment there. And if we use the white paper contrast, you can see they're just a hair out of alignment there. So some installers won't lap rings. However, I am one of those that I do believe in it and want to make it right for the customer. Those little bit of differences can add, once torqued in, stress to your scope. And at the cost of some of these scopes, I really wouldn't want that extra step. I would want somebody who would do the extra time to make sure it's mounted as smooth and level as possible. All right, we'll come back and show you after we get done. Okay, so what does lapping do? So here is this part here, and you can see where there's some paint left here, and there's a lot that was taken away. That was the spots that was causing those uneven areas. And you can see the same on this one here where those differences are. So that is why I lap them, just to make sure that I do have the most contact area when I do install the scope. So let me get it cleaned up. We'll check it again. Now, in just that little bit of work we did, look how much more those are aligned. Like I said, I don't know why people don't do it. Took about 15 minutes extra time, and now I know I'll have a good seat and a good level, straight scope. All right, people, it's the next day, but here is our finished Henry Buckmaster 360 with the Leupold 3 and 9 by 40 scope. Already sent pictures to the customer. They're already happy. Now time to go deliver it. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one.